What's up, guys? I'm back. As you guys know, it gets more interesting out there, isn't it? In the world, there's a lot of interesting thing happening continually as we continue to enter this golden age, right? Um, yeah, I remember the last time you heard of me on the video, I said that I believe that I know what UAPs are. I do remember, excuse me, when Bill Nelson, former, now former, of course, administrator of NASA, said last year that UAPs are not of extraterrestrial origin, but they do not know what UAPs are. Now, for me, I think that UAPs are pretty much advanced unmanned aerial systems, that we're not pretty much familiar with. As you guys just saw, Trump came out with a new uh, jet. Of course, it was a secret jet that nobody knew about. You see, there's always technology being advanced, guys. And, obviously we're not allowed to know beforehand unless they let us know. So these UAPs, as everyone's thinking, could be extraterrestrial origin. But as you saw that NASA said it is not. I mean, I'm a person that kind of like am open-minded enough to believe that there's two possibilities. Like I just said, the one that I just mentioned, I believe that UAP is actually advanced unmanned aerial systems created by the government, in competition with other countries. Now, that doesn't mean that this technology is not coming from an advanced race. That can also be a possibility. But I don't know that to be accurate. None of us do. And yeah, no, we get all these, like I said, we get all these whistleblowers, so called, and they come out and say, this is this and this is this, but then they can't tell you this other stuff. So it doesn't kind of make sense. I'm not saying, oh, be open enough to be like, oh, yeah, here, this is all national security stuff. No, 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 no. That's not what I'm saying. If you're making a claim that you have top clearance within government and you've seen extraterrestrial or non-human intelligence, uh, wouldn't you show proof rather than talk about it? It's hard. It's easy to convince people, just like they did back in the times. As you guys seen my videos, okay, when I'm talking about Valiant Thor being a hoax, because I believe it is, and I got enough evidence to prove that it is a hoax created by Frank Ernest Strangers, Howard Menger's High Bridge, New Jersey conference of aliens. That was also a hoax. You see, I'm just pointing out certain things. All these guys weren't showing no type of proof. False proofs, of course. I'm not going to get into any of those stories here. As you guys already seen, I did too many videos, and I mean too many videos on Valiant Thor and Howard Menger and all that other stuff in the 1950s. So I believe that the same thing is happening today. You got these people, so-called ufologists, that continue to keep talking about these old stories of the 1950s. Wouldn't they be talking about something new? It's crazy how they still talk about these old stories of the 1950s. They were not real, they were false. And there might be other stories out there that are false, but we have to prove that to be false. So, anyways, yeah, I believe personally that UAPs are exactly what I said they are, or they can be of extraterrestrial origin, but I have no proof of that until otherwise we see some type of solid evidence to prove that that's the case. Now they have David Grush as part of, I think, the transparent team from Luna. That they did mention that I think the last thing they're gonna get to is the UAP situation. In my opinion, I believe it should have been the first, considering that if it's scientific breakthrough, you know, humanity actually discovering some type of non-human intelligent race, doesn't necessarily mean they come from the stars. They come from an interdimension. I mean, you never know. There's all possibilities. We can't rule out anything. But we do know that there are water in other planets. And of course, water is signs of where there's water, there has to be some type of life, right? Because that's what science is all about. But yeah, I figured I'd make this new video, let you guys know that that was my take on all that. Also, don't be stingy on those likes, guys. Come on now. You come into my store, like I said, you guys come into the store and you're checking out the product and then you're walking out with the product instead of just paying for the product. All I ask is you hit that like button to show the channel, support, that you appreciate the content, even if you don't. Still hit the like button. If you have any questions about this video or any other of my other videos, feel free to ask. I'm right here. I'll let you guys know. I'll answer everyone back. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Trust me, you're going to like this channel. I kind of have a couple videos on what this channel is about. And I'm slowly coming up. But I can't do this without you guys' help. So I got plenty of content for you guys, and it's going to relate to either world news or, anything that's related to science, of course, because that's my thing. I like science, and I'm sure anyone who comes to this channel, you know that this is all about science. But also, if you want to call it science fiction, go ahead and right ahead, because it don't matter to me. I believe that we're not alone in the universe, and I stand by that. But like I always say, I'm not just going to believe these so-called individuals that claim that they have contact with extraterrestrials or non-human intelligences or whoever, and they show no type of evidence whatsoever. So, I mean, I believe, I just need to see some proof. Now, if I myself seen something or experienced something like these people claim that they experienced, I would be sure to be mentioning it to everyone worldwide. I mean, I don't care about lectures and all that other dumb stuff. I mean, some people have agendas, man. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. People have weird agendas when it comes to all of this. It's all about, like, fooling everybody into believing that this is this and it really isn't, because they're just trying to introduce us to new technologies that we're not aware of because they're the ones that have access. So sometimes we don't know who to believe, right? So I leave you guys with this. Have an open mind, because having an open mind will help you see things that you never thought possible. It's all about possibilities. Peace.